not saying get them in time to run out and save 5,000, but I'm telling you something. You better fall on your knees every morning and reach out to God for whoever you're going to come in contact with. You better reach out to God for whatever you're going to face. Amen. Because there's coming times when your vehicle ain't going to make it home, and you're going to have to depend on God Himself to get you to the house. And if you ain't prayed up like you need to be, you'll always get caught up in something you don't need to be in. My Lord, a soldier. This is a volunteer army. He volunteered to be here. Amen. I heard a man one time say when he entered into the army, first thing they done, Brother Richard, they took him out here in the Marines. Well, he come into that recruiting office and they took him out, give him some money and said, here, this is on the go, son, go get yourself a good meal. We're going to pay for it. He said, I sat down there at that table and thought, my goodness, this is going to be pretty good. It's going to be real nice. These people like me. He said, I got up and that next morning I went in and I signed on the dotted line and I raised my hand and I swore to be a soldier. He said, and that man walked by me and he said, boy, he said, from now on I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm your pastor, I'm anything that you look to be any kind of leadership in your life. And for the next 16 weeks you ain't going to do nothing except what I tell you to do. You're not going to speak except when I tell you to speak. You're not going to walk except when I tell you to walk. You're going to do what I tell you to do, whether you like it or not. He said, I stepped back and thought, my God, what kind of mistake have I made? You know, that's the way the Christians are today. Amen. They feel a good old repentance message come forth. They fall down in the altar and they get prayed through and they get up and think, man, this is going to be good. The next morning they woke up and said, what have I got myself into? What did I sign up for? Amen. Like we're going to sit back. He said, I told my officer, he said, after we'd been in boot camp about 3 weeks, he said, that boy that was sleeping above me on the bunk, he said, every night he'd cry himself to sleep, wanting his mama. Come on now. He said, I went over and told my drill sergeant, I said, drill sergeant, you got to get that man, leave him here today. He said, soldier, what are you talking about? That man stayed up all night. This has been about the past third or fourth night. He stayed up crying for his mama and fell asleep crying for his mama. He said, we got to leave him here. He said, drill sergeant looked at him and said, son, what are you talking about? He said, we're not going to leave nobody behind. He said, either we're going to make it so hard that he wants to go home to his mama and does, or we're going to drag him through every mud hole, over every briar, over every barbed wire fence. We're going to let him dodge every bullet he can until he decides he wants to fight. And if he don't, we'll pack him up and send him tomorrow. I want to tell you something tonight. Amen. God ain't beside packing you up and saying, going down the road and give me somebody to fight for me. Come on. Amen. God ain't beside saying, give me somebody that wants to fight for me. Amen. I want to tell you something. Amen. The position that we're in as a church right now, you can't afford to be no hypocrite. You can't afford to be somebody today and then tomorrow be somebody different. You can't afford to stand up in church and testify one way and then get outside the doors and live another way. It ain't going to happen. Amen. It's getting to the place now where it ain't just going to affect you. It'll affect your family. It'll affect your church family. It'll affect everybody that knows you. I want now more than ever. We need to be serious. We need to act like a soldier, dress like a soldier, talk like a soldier. We need to present ourselves like a soldier of the cross. These things that have come up in this world today, my Lord, Sister Valerie, it seems like you could turn the TV on and 10 minutes you'll be so wishy-washy in what you believe. Causing the demonic powers. My God, people, they look and they don't see nothing wrong with this stuff. They don't see nothing wrong with these things. My God, they're blinded. That's right. I know if there was a room full of them in here with us this evening and I was to say that, they'd still look at me like I was crazy. They're blinded.
Yes.
Mama, with the carnal mind's enmity, it can't see spiritual things.
That's right. Come on. Yes, yes.
People sitting back and boy, I want to tell you something. My brother, I'd be afraid to be in the position some of these people today that claim to be atheists, the way they talk against God's people. And I'm not talking about churches. I'm talking about against Christians, people that uphold, stand, and live for God. Hey, man, I'd be afraid to be some of these atheists the way they do.